Hope all you are well in this pandemic situation. This is Tanya Afroz, lecturer, Department of Agriculture, Milestone College, Uttara, Dhaka. Let's start today's lecture. Today we are going to discuss about Chapter 1, Section 3, Part 2, which is Soil Erosion and Erosion Control. In our previous lecture of this chapter, which is chapter 1, section 3, part 1, we were discussing about what is soil erosion, different types of soil erosion, and the demerits of soil erosion. In our today's lecture, we are going to discuss about causes of soil erosion and effective ways and means of controlling soil erosion. Basically, after completing this chapter, after completing this lecture, we can easily learn about what is the main reason for soil erosion and how we control this type of soil erosion. Now we are going to discuss about causes of soil erosion. Soil erosion is caused by several reasons. From the above description of soil erosion, the causes of erosion can also be realized. The cause of soil erosion are cited below. Number 1 is rainfall. Number 2 is land slope. Number 3 is nature of soil. Number 4 is nature of crop. Number 5 is method of land cultivation. Number 6 is intensive cultivation. Number 7 is wind. Number 8 is human activities. Now we are going to discuss about or describe the causes of soil erosion. Number 1, which is rainfall. Though rainfall is a good for cultivation, it causes soil erosion. The intensity, number, and amount of rainfall affect the soil erosion. If there is heavy rainfall, the rain droplets become larger and hit the soil with high pressure, and it loses the soil particles. When the soil loses its water absorption capacity, the excess water creates a flow and moves from higher slope to the lower slope. During water movement, the loose and soft soil is transported with water. The higher the speed of water flow, the higher will be soil erosion. Next one is land slope. In the sloping soil, water moves with high speed towards the lower slope. For that reason, the soil erosion is higher in hilly area compared to plain land. Generally, zoom cultivation practiced in Bandarbans, Khakrachuri and Rangamati areas in Bangladesh. Consequently, soil become loose in zoom cultivation areas, and this soil moves towards lower hilly slope with rainwater. If there is rainfall, within few years the zoom cultivation area becomes unfertile. Nature of soil. Soil erosion depends on soil structure, texture, and presence of organic matter. The sandy loam soil can easily absorb the rainwater due to its higher porosity. For that reason, erosion of soil is lower, but the porosity of clay soil and heavy soil is lower, and thereby its water absorption capacity is also lower. For that reason, a little rainfall causes soil erosion, moving soil surface towards the lower slope. Number 2 is methods of cultivation and nature of crop. If cultivation is practiced along the slope, avoiding across the slope in the hilly areas, the soil is eroded due to rainfall. The steps are created on the steep hills and crops are cultivated on the steps. But if it is not cultivated in normal way, landslide or soil erosion may be caused. Also frequent cultivation and also may cause soil erosion. The crops which cover the soil can save the soil from erosion such as groundnut, black crumb, raspberry, etc. But sugarcane, maize, rice, wheat, etc. do not cover the soil in their initial stage. Consequently, soil erosion occurs. Methods of cultivation and nature of crop. If cultivation is practiced along the slope, avoiding across the slope in the hilly areas, the soil is eroded due to rainfall. The steps are created on the steep hills and crops are cultivated on that step. But if it is not cultivated in normal way, landslide or soil erosion may be caused also. Frequent cultivation of land also may cause soil erosion. The crops which cover the soil can save the soil from erosion such as groundnut, black gum, grass pea, etc. But sugarcane, maize, rice, wheat, etc. do not cover the soil in their initial stage. Consequently, soil erosion occurs. Airflow. The reason why there is low vegetation, soil erosion occurs by air. This type of soil erosion occurs in Rajshahi and Dinajpur reasons. Last causes of soil erosion is human activities. Human beings themselves are the actual cause of soil erosion. To manage food for hunger, man started clearing forest. Thus, soil surface become open and cause soil erosion. Man also caused soil erosion by destroying agricultural lands for the construction of residence, roads, etc. We are going to discuss about how effectively we can control soil erosion. One of the important technology of agricultural operation is controlling soil erosion. This technology is summation of some methods of controlling soil erosion. These methods are lowering the speed water flow. It is important to decrease the speed of water flow for controlling soil erosion. Strong current of water flow can be decreased by several ways, such as setting up ridge of earth around the cultivation field. Then soil of the field gets time to absorb water and thereby soil erosion can be prevented. Number two, if the small canals created by real erosion are filled up and level, water flow will be decreased and will be controlled soil erosion. Number three, allowing growing of weeds in the large drain and inserting sticks and placing net with the sticks and at the end of drain, water flow can be decreased. Number four, moreover, by dumping bits of dry grass, straw, and leaves at the foot of the wire netting, the current of water can be slowed down and thus erosion of soil can be prevented. Facilitating well drainage. If water becomes stagnant in the land, rainwater adding with the stagnant water increase water flow and thereby soil from the land become loose and moves away. Therefore, driving the land into several pitches and removing excess water separately from each piece, soil erosion can be controlled. Increasing organic matter content in soil. Granulation of soil becomes good if adequate amount of organic matter is applied in soil. The rainwater without causing soil erosion can easily enter the soil. The land in which organic matter is less, soil of this land can easily be eroded. Crop cultivation on the steppe of hill. Because of zoom cultivation, crops are cultivated on the lines created across the slope of a hill. Since the crops are cultivated across the slope, the speed of the rainwater flow becomes slower and this type of cultivation does not erode the soil of the hill. And the last phase of soil erosion control is cultivation in contour. Cultivation of crops directly across the slope of hills is known as contour method. Basically, when we cultivated crop in the slope of hills without cutting down the hills, then it slows down the speed of rainwater and saves soil erosion, which we seen in this picture, that is contour cultivation method. This is all about today's lecture. Stay home, stay safe, use mask whenever you are outside, maintain social distance, wash your hand frequently. Thanks to all.